Previously in part 1 on the Bush TV, we headed out of Dargo up to the McMillan's Road off the Dargo High Plains Road. We head down Bulltown Spur Track and did Crooked River Track and crossed the Crooked River into Tarbotville. The next day we woke up to a number of problems. 1. A leaky bead, and 2. A leaky heater hose. That set the trip back around 2 hours on the Basalt Knob South Track. Not just one leak but 2, and we ended up fixing that one at the top of the helipad on the track. G'day guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Bush TV. We're picking it up from where we left off last week, guys. We broke down on the Basalt Knob South Track. We're heading that way to Ritchie's Road to hit the Dargo High Plains Road to camp in a hut that I have been to before in the past, but I haven't been there in years. I've been meaning to get back there, and we're getting there today. So let's hit the tracks, guys, and get to the hut and enjoy the Bush TV. This episode is proudly sponsored by the Sign Shop Australia, the Licola Caravan Park, ProFit Kitchens and YV Sheds and Barns. Okay, so I'm at Basalt Knob. It's pretty high up. It's Ritchie's Road and Basalt North Track, which is that way. The sun is in the way over there. I won't point the camera over there. So Basalt Knob is behind me here. We're pretty high up, like I said. So far, so good. This car's holding up. Yeah, so look, I do need to find some water, obviously, to fill my jerry can. So like I said before, I am heading to that hut off Noonas Road, and we'll see what happens, how we go when we get to the hut. And let's keep pushing on. I've been pushing on pretty hard here to get out on the Dargo High Plains Road for a bit of more of a safety issue than anything else. We're high up, we're about 1,500 meters or maybe more. So let's go. Right, so I've just come down the bottom in a valley there on Ritchie's Road, and on the way up to the Dargo High Plains Road, I do need water, and guess what? I've got water, so I've got to go get the jerry can and fill it up here. Like I have about, I don't know, maybe 7 litres left, so I'm going to fill up right here, and then we're going to keep going. Well, I've got water, so this is called 30 Mile Creek. So yeah, nice fresh snow melt water from the Victorian high country. Let's hit the tracks and get to this hut. So it's not a bad little camp spot there, Whiskey Bottle Flat, right on the little river. I would stop there right now, but I'm going to keep going. Let's get to Bardago High Plains Road. Tempting, very tempting. It's not a bad little spot, but yeah, another trip. We'll do it. Sometimes you just got to get out and have a look, because like, take it in. It's so spectacular up here. Check out the road, how it winds around, and check out the river down there. It's absolutely spectacular. Okay, so I just rocked up at this hut called Blundens Hut, and this is where we're staying tonight. Well, it's Blundens Hut, and that's where we are for tonight. I could camp out in the high plains, but I want some shelter tonight, so this is it. Well, it's a well-deserved froth today, guys. I'll tell you what, after what I've been through, I could set me back a couple of hours, but at the end of the day, we fixed the car and we're here at Blundens Hut. So I'm going to sit down right now and just for a moment enjoy this frothy around that fire I just made. I might even get a fire going inside in the little pot belly they got going, just to keep me warm later on tonight when I go to bed. Meanwhile, back in the ranch, I have the little pot belly going inside there. So quite a bit of history in this hut, with Patrick Noonan picking this site in the freehold in 1865. Now, him and his wife were here with their 3 boys, and they didn't muck around, and they had 4 girls. The original hut was behind me, or behind the camera over that way, around 40 metres. There's meant to be some leftovers there with chimneys and things, but I can't find it. So it dropped about 20 years ago, and behind this camera there was a Sly grog shack. So he was trading a bit of grog for miners and prospectors in the area, with also running some cattle with a bit of fresh milk for trades. Until he got busted, that is. So he moved off to Omeo in around 1872 for another glance at about an acre of freehold, and at the moment there's a guy named Neil Blunden who takes care of this. So this is privately owned by him at the moment. I'm pretty sure Neil's still around, and kudos to you, Neil, for keeping this hut for everyone to come and check out a little bit of history. Also lets you stay here, so thanks very much to Neil for keeping this hut here, this site, for a nice part of history. Okay. So the second night tonight, guys, I am cooking some cutlets. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lamb cutlets. I'm going to do it with some veggies. All right, we're going to steam them in the billy. I'm going to chop a potato and cook that on the frying pan. And we're going to do it with a nice bit of gravy. And should be good. It's pretty cold tonight, so as you can see, right, it's cold. We're sitting here with chili. We're going to salt and pepper this dinner up. We're going to cook it up, and let's go, because I'm excited. I'm really excited for this. I've had a big day. The fire's going. We've got the fire going in the hut. It's been a huge day, and like I am so frothing for a nice meal tonight. First things first, guys, we've got to preheat this frying pan. It's a very heavy pan, so it's really good to hold heat. So once it's hot, we can take it off and we can cook with it off the fire. I don't just use any knife, guys. Some of you might have asked in the past of what this is. It's one of those Japanese husk knives. It's handmade. She's pretty sharp. Look, it's a great knife for this type of thing, but if you want to carve roasts and things like that, it gets a little bit thick in the top. So, but still, she's a tough, solid knife for what I want to do for tonight. So there's two ways I generally do this with these potatoes, right? I generally put a little bit of garlic, salt and pepper on it and put it in the pan. Tonight, I don't have the garlic because I left that at home, which it doesn't really matter because I can just salt and pepper it a little bit on both sides and put it, you know, it cooks up nice anyway in the frying pan. Nice and slow, not too quick. So yeah, these are like big chips. So yeah, we want to cook them nice and sort of slow. Otherwise, we're going to burn them. So, yeah. Okay, so the billy has just boiled, or it's been boiling for quite some time in the fire. So what I'm going to do here is put the steam bag inside the billy. Just keep it in the billy. And we'll overflow a little bit. We'll keep it nice and sort of in there, right? With the lid on without burning yourself. And just sit it next to the fire without, not too hard on the fire, just a little bit. So if I can get the lid on, there we go, it's on. So the lid's on, we got this, the veggies are in. So I'm going to go and sit those just next to the fire, just next to the coals to keep it sort of hot, not boiling off its head, just hot. It'll take like 10-15 minutes to get those things nice and warm. And once they're done, we can use the same billy for the gravy. While we're here, we get the frying pan off. She's nice and hot. Let's get those spuds on. Like I said before, the frying pan is like a cast iron frying pan. Okay, so you can heat it up quite hot and take it off and cook wherever you want with it. It's pretty good. So a little bit of oil, that's what I got, right? Just in the pan. You can't see the pan, but it is there. And then we got our spuds, right? Straight in. Straight in. Some are thicker than others, so you've sort of got to improvise a little bit with these spuds. No salt, no pepper. We're just going to cook them the way they are. Like that. Alright. Nothing like a bit of a bush grub. I love me old bush cooks. It's always good. So some of you YouTube guys, you obviously see more content than Channel 31 or iObey TV and stuff. I'll show you guys a little bit extra. Alright, so with the old Channel 31 and that, we've got to cut a few things out and make it a bit more neat. So look, it's a bit more work, but hey, I'm enjoying this sort of stuff, so it's pretty good fun. So yeah, if you do like this type of content, please show me that you like it. If you're going to show me how you like it, hit that thumbs up. Show me you like this content. Then I'll keep it rolling out, guys, because I don't know. Like, I don't know what you like. You like me cooking, you like me driving, you like my tracks. So whatever you like, drop a comment. You can hit that thumbs up by hitting the little thumb. That shows me that you like this type of content, and I'm going to keep it rolling out for you. A lot of people follow the tracks that I do, so look, if I can be any type of help to you, then yeah, show me some gratitude, guys. Show me that you like the content. Hit that thumbs up. So like 60% of my viewers haven't subscribed. Seriously, 114,000 views or something, or some ridiculous amount. But then there's like 60% haven't subscribed. So anyways, let's get this on the go. And yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy the content. Show me you like it by hitting that thumb. Let's go. Alright, so a little bit of oil on these chops whilst they're in the plastic. Nothing major. Just a little bit. And a little bit of salt and pepper, because this thing has both. Alright, beautiful. When the pan's ready, because it's on the fire cooking those spuds, I'll bring it off and then we'll throw them on. Give them a bit of a roll in the oil, and we'll do the other side as well with the salt and pepper. They look pretty good to me, they're nice and golden. This one's real thick. That was my bad. I chopped them a bit thick. But what we're going to do right now is chuck in those chops. Just like so. Give it the oil a little bit of a, put the oil on. Right, so they're in, they're salt and peppered both sides. The frying pan's not too hot, I want the chops a little bit medium rare. So I am going to put it back on the fire because it needs to be a bit hotter. The spuds are looking good now too. We don't do too bad in the bush, do we? Spot on. Well, it's time to get the fire going real good. And I'm going to sit back in that seat right there. It's getting real cold right now. My feet are starting to get a bit cold. So we're going to get the fire going. Kick back and relax, have a couple of froths, and we'll see you in the morning. We'll cook up a nice big bacon and egg breakfast. Then we'll head off the Blue Rag Range. Who knows, it might even snow. Let's see what happens. Okay guys, so it's the morning. I camped in Blundens Hut for the night. Day 3, change of plan. Blue Rag Range, no go. Too windy. Okay, the weather has forecasted extreme wind, and Blue Rag Range is good, and I would do it in the snow and anything else but the wind. The wind is just too uncomfortable, so change of plans is I'm going to cook up a nice breakfast here and hit the track and head home. I'm going to sort that car out. I've got a couple of things I've got to sort out. I've got to take off one tyre, take it in, get it cleaned in the bead, see if that's the problem, and also I've got to replace the heater tab as well. So that's the plan. Parts will be ordered, car will be fixed and all ready to go for the next one. So no fire this morning. I mean, I could get it going, but it's just going to take too long. So I'm actually using one of the little cookers that is in the hut. I've got my own gas bottle, so I put that in there, and then still works a treat. So me getting my one out. Perfect. That's the reason I'm not going up to Blue Rag Range. It's just too windy. Even the door said so. Okay, so it's the last morning now. We're just about to head home. So I hope everyone enjoyed the show, and we'll see you all in the next one. Stay safe from the Bush TV. That's how. There's a moth on me. Mate, you... Oh, it's in my dinner, guys. Seriously. Bloody hell. Well, if you need to go to the toilet up in the high country, this one's got, apparently, a loo with a view. Let's go and check it out. Well, I don't know about the view, but I do know about the loo. Now, yeah. Well, guys, it's one thing that I'm not going to open to show you what's inside. Because, yeah, I'm not going to be game enough to open that thing. Mind you, it looks like they've been going to the toilet everywhere else around here, but there. So anyway, each to their own. That's what they want to do. I mean, I wouldn't do that.